Okay, so standing before you is our band class for 2014. At this time, it's always, tough for me, and it's good for me. It's like I know they're going to take things they've learned from South High School, and they're going to move on with those things and use those things as they develop into adults and professionals. Believe me, it's going to happen. They're going to develop into adults. They really will. And it's also sad because a lot of these kids I've worked with since they were in 5th, 6th, 7th grade. So a very unique position as a band director in that I don't see a group of kids for 180 days, 45 minutes a day, and then they go away. I see them a lot. And so I do really get to know these kids. And so it's always, like I said, kind of bittersweet. I know they're going to go off. I know they're going to do well. But then, it's like, yeah, they're going away. And so what I like to do at this time is go through, introduce each of the seniors, announce their plans for the future. It's always very impressive to me where we send our kids off to from this program. And as always, they're all either going to college or they're going off to the military. And I'm just very, very proud of them. And they will do very, very well when they move on. So what I'd like to do is go through these, because you see there's a lot of seniors. I'd like to go through them. If you please save your applause for the end. And so I'm going to, in alphabetical order. Monica, are we ready? Sorry. Okay, here we go. So, Drake Adams. He's going to be majoring in astrophysics at Ohio University. Jessie Bowens. She's going to be majoring in fashion journalism at LaSalle College. Nathan Buck, who's undecided, is going to be going to Lakeland Community College. Josh Kristoff is going to be majoring in criminology, will be attending Kent State University. Erin Connell, she'll be majoring in child psychology, she will be attending Edinburgh University. Ashley Cunningham, she will be majoring in elementary education, she will be beginning at Lakeland Community College. Ashley Dombrowski, she is going to be majoring in psychology, she will also be attending Lakeland Community College. Brianna Ellis, she'll be majoring in criminal justice at Kent State University. Maggie Nam, she will be majoring in speech therapy at Lakeland Community College. Avery Griffin, he will be majoring in sound engineering. He will be attending Lakeland Community College. Andrew Higgins, he will be majoring in pre-med at the University of Miami in Ohio. Corey Hill will be majoring in music at Lakeland Community College. Dalton Johnson, he will be going into the United States Army, and he will be beginning his training at Fort Jackson, North Carolina. Brian Coons will be going into the United States Marine Corps Marine Band. That's pretty huge from my perspective. Very, very, very few people get into those groups. And I watched him work over the last year to do everything he needed to. Dealt with a little screaming from me. It worked. And so he'll be going off in the Marine Band. So when we get our huge music accolades like that, I do like to point that out. Matthew Linsky, he will be majoring in computer science at Bowling Green State University. Julia Morris, presently undecided, will be going to the University of Cincinnati. Jacob Pavlik will be majoring in computer science at Kent State University. Gabby Pennington, she will be majoring in wildlife biology at Arkansas Tech University. Trevor Salopek will be majoring in animation at a yet undecided location. Tammy Simon, she'll be majoring in sign language at Lakeland Community College. Joey Strand will be going into the United States Army and will be doing his basic training at Fort Leonard, Missouri. Jacob Templar will be majoring in theater at the University of Cincinnati. Ben Thompson will be majoring in mathematics at the University of Oklahoma. And Ben Whitney will be majoring in pharmacy at the University of Toledo. How about a nice round of applause for our graduating seniors? So I'd like to wish them all the best of luck. And now we'll bring on the jazz band. You guys go away.
You guys go.
Hi, my name is Monica Orlando. For those of you who may not know me, this evening is about the band and the terrific job that these kids have done for the last 4 years here at South and prior to that as well. I've known most of these since they were babies, and it's just really great to see that they're all growing up. To that point, two of the gentlemen are sitting over here. Brian Coombs has been in band at South and previously since you were 6th grade? 5th grade? Forever? And Dalton Johnson joined us this year. And so I just want to say thank you to the wide range of experience we've had and the involvement we've had in this great kids all around. Thank you. And Dalton's here because a family member said she marched for Mr. P and he was going to march for Mr. P. So that's great. Tonight we're going to pull the last 4 of our ultimate raffle. For those of you who've been with us for a number of years, you know that we pull 16 tickets 4 times a year. And these are winners of $250. So the boys are each pull 2 for me. Spin it and bring me 2 each. I have to yell at you like a Marine. Yeah. 2 for each of you. 1. Yeah, 2 for each of you. So if you each bring me 2, that'd be awesome. These first 2 are winners of $250 gift cards to Giant Eagle, and Tracy Anderson will be outside when we're all done, so she'll have the cards with her if you've already gained that. The winner wins the $250, and then the student who sold the ticket wins $25. So the winner is Patty Freight, and the seller is Isabella Freight. Our second winner is Jillian Ahrens, and it was sold by Kyle Obrensky. And then these 2 are $250 gift cards for the gas station of your choice. That's probably about a tank and a half. First winner is Jeff Alexander, and the ticket was sold by Ashley Cunningham. And then our last one of the 2013-2014 season is Carolyn Brzezinski, sold by Max. And then I have one last thing to do. Again, I said this night is about the band, but these kids wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And there's a number of you who help out, whether officially as a booster or just because you like being around. And I typically try to, every year, recognize at least one person that has really stood out. And we call it the Volunteer of the Year, but it's really a body of work. So as I thought about it this year, I thought about all the big things that we do and all the big times that you see a big face up in front of you and you've recognized certain people. But then there are people that we call on all the time who help out no matter what, no matter when, no matter how. And they do it quietly and with grace and with kindness. And so I want to recognize one of those people tonight. I've known this person a long time, and when we started at South, she was a year or 2 behind me, and we both hung out in the uniform room, and we helped hand out uniforms and such. And then as things went along, we found other ways to get involved, whether it was working in the concession stand, if we needed somebody to make hot dogs at a garage sale, if we needed somebody to take over Bandaware because I was moving on to something else, if we needed somebody to take over the reverse raffle and create one of the most elegant evenings that anybody who's ever been to has ever seen, and also one of the most profitable. And more importantly, to recognize these children and the efforts they make in unbelievable band banquets. And even when I ran into a little bit of a problem this year and we had to change a venue and we needed to put together a state dinner, this person came through without even questioning. So I want to take some time to thank Trudy Coons for your service. And what I would say about Trudy, before she gets here, because she's going to smack me when she gets here, is Trudy's biggest value, besides the fact that she sits at every band booster meeting and keeps up with my rate of speech, taking notes, Trudy has also always been the voice of reason and the epitome of grace in an organization, and a dear, dear friend. So thank you again for all of you. Mom makes the most awesome